We have a voicemail number. That number is 2192 David P. Very important question I received about the recent string of right-wing terror, domestic terror. Take a listen to this.
Hi, David. I just wanted to get your opinion about whether you thought that Donald Trump was committing acts of stochastic terrorism by trying to incite violence against individuals and all of that resulting in the bombs being sent out to various Democratic figures and Democratic supporters. And I just wanted to see if you'd consider giving your opinion about that. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Yes. So I do think so. If you've not heard the term stochastic terror, this is the idea that if you have access to forms of mass communication, like the bully pulpit of the presidency of the United States, or a big media presence, or whatever sort of mass communication method that might be, you can incite random actors to carry out violent or terrorist acts that are statistically predictable but individually unpredictable. What does that mean? It means that when Donald Trump says things like the Second Amendment people maybe can find a solution if Hillary Clinton gets elected, a statement like that, those are statements that when someone makes a statement like that, we can't specifically predict who is going to be motivated to commit an act of real world violence when they hear that. But if you're reaching a large enough number of people, you can statistically predict that someone is going to. This was a term that was applied when Glenn Beck inspired some guy to go out and target violently the Tides Foundation. Nobody was talking about the Tides Foundation at the time that Glenn Beck was spouting conspiracies about it, but someone was influenced by that and actually went out and was ready to commit real-world violence. And fortunately, if I recall the story correctly, although some of the details escape my memory now, that individual was stopped before they did it. You never could have predicted that that particular person was going to take action, but statistically speaking, when millions of people are have a seed planted about something violent that they could do or that maybe Donald Trump wants them to do, then you are, in a sense, influencing someone to do it if you can't predict who. And I think the answer is yes. I think there is no question whatsoever that Donald Trump's rhetoric has been stochastic terror. And I know people will say, David, you're saying you're calling Trump a terrorist? That's crazy. You're suffering from Trump derangement syndrome. It's a very specific term, stochastic terror. Look it up. And if you understand it, I don't know how you make a good faith case against Donald Trump being a stochastic terrorist. On the bonus show today, more new studio discussion. We will talk about the 2018 World Series where the Red Sox won. We will talk about a lawsuit against Walmart filed by blind Maryland residents. All of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Look forward to speaking to you then.